Happy 4th. Brain Bright Studio. Yeah. It's not horrible. It's just a little wet. It'll go away. Give me a second while I get everything in order here. Clearing apps on my phone. Of course, I have a million of them open. There we go. Alright, so how's everybody doing tonight? How's the audio? Hear me okay? Loud and clear. We got South District. I'm gonna turn South District on here so we can listen to it in the background. Not too loud. You know, it almost seems like when it's raining, everybody stays home and therefore nothing happens, kind of thing. It's always been the feeling I get. I know a couple of cops that call the rain liquid cops. Suppose they mean nothing happens while it's raining. Let's put that there. There we go.
Marine 35.
Marine 35.
Marine 35.
Hey, Tommy, PS5.
Okay, so we received a 34 at 1331 Circle Bay Drive. Reference obviously coming from the boat. But I have a unit en route to see if they're able to handle it.
QSWQTH?
1331 Circle Bay Drive, 1331 Circle Bay Drive.
Alright, QS on route.
Yes, I'm showing on 2336. 7620 for you, clear for 15.
Dude, somebody called the police about loud music coming from a boat on a Saturday night at 11.
2336.
That's just ridiculous. Yeah, Marine Patrol is responding to the loud music coming from a boat. That's a efficient use of resources there. God, people will call the police for anything, dude. How loud can the music, like, what? Where is that? What address is that? What was it? 13 something Brickell Bay Drive? Somebody's got to be calling from a building.
334?
Show me 15 with 35.
How loud can the music possibly be? And it's bothering you in a hurricane-proof building, more than likely, with hurricane windows. So Jade Brickle is the building, and somebody in that building is calling the police because of loud music coming from a boat. Is that what I'm understanding? Luxury building.
Yes, I get it 46 2337. 901 Brickell Plaza to 0500. Yes, 2338.
521?
35 1509.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, 2338. Five six eight two.
Yeah, there's nothing going on in the Grove.
5682.
Q for Miami, show me 094623 on a 46. It's gonna be 901 in Brickell Plaza from now to $500.
Yes, 2339.
I wonder what the weather's gonna be like for the rest of the night. Let's see. It's not gonna be too bad. It'll stop raining in a little while. The Grove has changed a lot in this area. Liquid cops, yeah. So you could hear the radio clear enough to pick up the address on Brickell Bay Drive? Or are you listening? Are you listening to the scanner on a? Well, no. You must be. Well, I don't know. Are you listening to the scanner on another device, or did you hear it here on the live? Okay, cool. That's good to know.
Seven four three four.
7434.
What wing? How is they located?
Yes, ma'am?
Which wing? Is it trauma?
Yes, Family Trauma. Third floor, 1386.
I wanted to get Streamlabs. Well, I have
Yes,
Streamlabs.
somebody still doing monitoring.
Stand by. wanted to get Streamlabs so that I could simulcast to like YouTube and X and Facebook, or you know, any combination of those. But when I tried to use it for just YouTube, I can't see the chats on the screen, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I haven't sat down to try to figure it out yet. But I think that's probably the best way to do it, is to simulcast like that. Is the road noise too loud? I just muted it. But I mean, the microphone is close enough to me that I think it'll pick up my voice above everything else, but I'm not sure. It's a work in progress.
Yes, like an A. 422. Good night, 7423.
We're about to switch to the midnight shift, C shift.
Yes, like an A, 7425. Good night, 75.
Where should we go next?
Good night.
Good night, 7622.
Hey, should we there?
Good night, 7623.
Office 3636169. Good night. Thank you.
Yes, good night, you're welcome. 7624.
Hey, Sharon 21. Have a good evening.
Yes, 2346. 7522.
7522 0906 station.
Yes, 2347. 7225. 795 after 4301. $7620 on the unit show. In service for the past 31 minutes.
Yes, I'll see you, show. Hello, I don't like.
7421, 7434 is making contact with the unit now with Jam each. Yes, ma'am. What's the rating now? Rating 7525. Goddamn is 44301. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. 2328.
7632. Miami, show me 1309. Body settle. And
Yes, sir.
7522.
7532.
7522. You're asking for 7525?
Yes, sir. Reference 069 as the respondent.
Oh, you're no I think let's just run out with her.
Yes, sir.
7632.
How many switch out?
I can do 5.
How many what?
They switch out.
7632.
Please.
How many of
Miami,
them?
go ahead and show us 13.
I mean, the entire shift. So B shift, I think they come in an hour earlier. Like the C shift units come in like at 11, you know, or something like that. And then the B shift units start checking out and going off duty like at 11:45.
7620.
Um,
Oh, 906.
yeah, that's basically every.
2329.
What? Oh, the party bus. Yeah, B shift. Hey, Elliot, how you doing? Yeah, B shift is over at 11:45, but I think that the C shift units start checking in like at 11, or I don't know, maybe 15 minutes before. I'm not exactly sure. Something like that.
755. 7335. Medication to local hospital is completion by Orlando Garcia Francis, date of birth 05/27/34 was admitted. Yes, the name was Orlando Garcia. Orlando Garcia Fuentes.
John says, what does 0000 signify?
I mean 0000 is the time, more than likely midnight. But I don't. It depends on the context. Or if they say 0 hours, you know, or something like that, they typically mean, you know, midnight.
Thank you.
Is that what you were talking about?
6967. Show me 09 45390 146.
Yes, number 5792.
It's gonna be 5. My City Casino 0600 and show me off the air.
Yeah, 12 a.m. is 0000 or 0000 hours.
Yes, sir.
What is wrong?
What the? Just having a good night.
So sorry, Miami.
He's happy.
From the 836. 06-2351.
Let's go take a look at 8th Street. See what's going on. In La Calle Ocho on Saturday night.
7332. Modify my signal to 26, and can you staff me on E50? I'll be completing my report at Southwest 12 and 2, box number 362. 2352.
Hey Elliot, do you know the check-in and 06 times, or the 09 and 06 times for the different shifts? I think A shift is 8 a.m., B shift is 4 p.m., and C shift is midnight. Is that it?
7435 and 34 stereo.
Says they 06 15 minutes prior to the hour.
Got it. So they're technically 06 15 minutes before their shift ends. Is that how it works? A shift is 0600 to 1600. B shift is 1400 to midnight. Got it. And then wait, this so C shift is a 6-hour shift? Or is there some overlap that happens there? Okay. Got it.
It's all 10 hours,
With
2-hour
2-hour
overlap.
overlap. Got it. Okay. Cool. Thanks, man.
Thank you for tuning into this shift of Miami PD Scanner Live. This broadcast is ending now.
Well, there it goes.
But a new one
All right, so let's.
in just a few minutes.
I'm gonna tune back into the live on South at midnight when it comes back online. So that's the system basically logging off and clearing cache and doing all the little automation accoutrements it has to do. Needs about 5 minutes to do it. Get on channel 5, which is where you are now. Yeah, I mean, well, it's kind of half and half here, isn't it? Isn't channel 5 and 7 doing? Are they dual right now or not really? Well, besides, I can't get on any of them right now. We need 5 minutes. The feeds ended at 11:55. They'll start again at midnight. But yeah, but this is definitely channel 5 here in this area. I think channel 7 is on the south side of 8th Street, or from the middle of the road to the south side of 8th Street, from 27th Avenue on all the way to Brickell, if I'm not mistaken. Eastbound, yeah, I'm eastbound right now on Southwest 8th Street. Right. Right. Yeah, past 27th Avenue's Little Havana. But I think that the Little Havana net is on the west side of 8th Street, and the Coral Way net is on the east side of 8th Street, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong though. I think Coral Way net goes from Coral Way to 8th Street, to the eastbound side of Southwest 8th Street, of the trail. Negative. Okay. So Little Havana net. So what are the boundaries of Little Havana net? Or is there not a Little Havana net? Yeah, it's like a triangle. Corway is like a triangle shape. It's like the 5 points over there, and then it includes the roads, if I'm not mistaken. But I just don't know what the north boundary is. It could be like 10th or 15th or something. I don't know. Little Havana would It's South Miami River until you get to Southwest 8th Street. Maybe Southwest 10th in some, but yeah, that sounds about right. That's north and south, east and west. It'd be alongside the river until 27th Ave. Yeah, I have the boundaries. I have the map somewhere. I have the boundaries somewhere. Um, I know that the south or Channel 7 district looks kind of like a triangle that goes along 8th Street all the way east to Brickell, and then all the way up the shore to, south basically of Coconut Grove, or South Coconut Grove, and then it comes back up like making these weird shapes, up to like Lejeune, I think, and then it cuts back in and then back out. Yeah, that's pretty much the way I remember it. Flagami would be the biggest net area from 27 to 75. Yeah. Yeah. Flagami is a channel 5. What I'm calling west. From being assigned to what area, Flagami? For Flagami, 836 would be the north boundary, yeah. And then along the airport, there's like a little piece over there by Lejeune. And then south of the river, all along the river. And then Central kind of picks up on the north side of the river. And goes to like 195. And then north is north of 195, I believe. To like 84th or something. Channel 3 is the biggest working channel. Yeah, there's a huge population in Channel 3. There's got to be. I would imagine it's the most officers assigned to that area. Also, where the most calls happen too. And I would imagine that's where the population concentration is. Whoa, buddy, scoot over.
Black Hill about 35 wearing a red robe, walking around inside the store refusing to leave. 1559, 7526.
3722.
But it doesn't look like.
John says, any news on those 2 separate shootings that happened on Southwest 19th Ave?
Oh yeah, dude, that's pretty crazy. That's some pretty crazy stuff that was going on there. Anybody hear about that stuff? So basically, sometime around like 2 p.m. or something like that, some woman on 19th Avenue and Southwest 7th Street gets shot with let's see, random shooter. Yeah, victim thought it was she was having a back spasm. So apparently she got shot in the spine, and it exited out the left-hand side, like love handle area. That was like 2 p.m. I'm guessing it was 2 p.m. And then like 6 p.m. or something like that, another woman gets hit with a projectile in the back of the head.
Also thought it was fireworks.
Yeah, that the 6 p.m. one thought it was fireworks. Well, both of them I think thought it was fireworks. But it's weird, dude. It's weird. I mean, it's got to be somebody. Did they ever catch the guy?
John says didn't even consider the fireworks gunshots being confused.
Yeah, I mean, every time around the holidays, the fireworks holidays, New Year's and and the 4th of July, you know, there's all kinds of gunshot, firework confusion going on.
Elliot says it was a rando.
Yeah, I mean it was a rando, but I mean, isn't that a little kind of weird? Some dude just starts shooting at people randomly.
They set up a perimeter and no luck, as no description, and the witness
But
was
wasn't it
useless.
wasn't it some like 20-year-old? Didn't they say it was like a 20-year-old with curly blonde hair, wearing a black shirt, black shorts, sandals?
Yeah. John says seems like he took that as an opportunity to go shoot people. Scary. Yeah.
Man, that's insane. And the
Elliot
yeah, it
says
must have been
22.
yeah 22 small caliber. It must have been a small caliber because it didn't. The lady that got shot in the back of the head, it just broke the skin. It didn't. It didn't break the skull. You know, so it had to be small caliber. But it's my understanding that that second time, the woman that got shot in the back of the head, that there was like six. They recovered like six casings. Um, you know, in the area. Obviously, they're not going to give too much information, you know, over the air as to the exact location of the casings. Yeah, the other with a back spasm. Yeah. I just find that so odd. I've never. Well, I don't want to say never, but I've never heard of anybody just randomly shooting like that, and you know, at two separate times during the day, and
7134.
you know, I mean,
In the same.
in the same corner, the same.
7133.
133.
It's getting late. I work in the AM. I'm still at your live camera. Yeah.
All right, Elliot, take it easy, man. Stay safe.
If you get on earlier, I'll be happy to watch longer.
We'll see. I'm trying to figure out at what times to do this. I'm thinking that maybe like 9 p.m. is probably a good time to start. But we'll see. I'll get into a groove at some point. This is only the second real one that I've done. But thanks for tuning in, man. I really appreciate it. You have a good night. Sleep well, and we'll see you soon.
Don't forget to like.
Oh yeah, smash the like button.
You can't predict crime, but I'll help if I can.
I don't know what that means, Elliot, but thank you. Go to bed, bro. Let's see what Brickle's up to. We're back at Influencer Center.
Not a criminal.
Hey, man.
Yes, sir. Anything on level also? The person may ask you just now. Okay, just.
There's been a couple of pretty like violent fights. There was even a shooting here not too long ago underneath the metro mover here. If I recall, it was some like domestic. I think it was like a husband and wife or a couple that were together, and then somebody was saying something to them, and they got into like some kind of an altercation, and the guy ended up shot down here somewhere. He killed him.
John says, how about the kid that was stabbed or slashed? I remember that.
Which one?
By Mary Brickell Village?
Did that happen recently?
Copy 634.
There's a lot of people out here.
John says 17-year-old
Seven
kid.
54.
Victim was 17.
Contact or Marine Patrol officer
El Marino says also body on the road on I-95 and 112.
Sure, so now we get there. We're arrival forward. I need to be contact.
Body on the road on I-95 and one. Oh yeah, that's the guy that jumped off. And that call came out as that call came out as a pedestrian hit, I think it was. But somebody jumped off of that was the second person that jumped off of a highway in like as many weeks.
That's great. So you're listening to the scanner.
Another one this loud music. Another one this morning on 112 and 995 this morning. So that's the third one.
That's the third one, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. It's pretty high.
Channel 1. Yeah, so there's around 12.
Yeah, I think so. I think they disappear. But I don't know. I mean, it's kind of sprinkling. There's a lot of people out here. I don't think there's going to be much more heavy rain tonight. So where should we go? Give me some suggestions. Should we venture into downtown by Bayside? Get stuck in that god awful traffic? Anybody notice there's always traffic on Biscayne Boulevard no matter what time of the day it is?
So 14 CT.
14 CT. Sure, that's 701.
Hey, prison is 02.
The incident number will be 249395. 249395. That's the incident number.
The project. We were in Alapata a couple days ago. Somebody suggested we go to Brownsville.
934, you ready?
She was thank you.
I suggested that would be a
Yes, yes, so. 3035 was the 34th
607 today on Channel 3 was a dead body in the middle of the road.
Where's the problem?
Second woman on the side of the road alive. Discussing it was a hit and run accident or suicide. Yeah. I didn't hear that one. It was
5912. Have it out to unit 5912.
Let me get him on, I believe his radio full time.
Yes, so thank you.
Two one three three.
Right by when
The one
we
for
go
me.
Midtown.
My vehicle is with unit 2123.
Yes, so that's 016.
trying to find it. Is it still slammed? Like
6985.
even now? I thought that
6995.
there were less people there.
6985. 5912 is radio is live, but you bitch one, go please.
I know the Grove is always
Yes, so
dead.
thank you. That's
Doesn't matter. Remember the Grove, dude? You couldn't even drive through. I mean, lately. But then again, I don't really spend much time over there anymore. But like slam, like it used to be, like, you know, where you couldn't even, it was basically a parking lot on the street. I haven't seen it like that in a while. Let's head out there. Let's go to Wynwood. Yeah, second half is always pretty slammed.
7335.
Does this thing zoom out? It zooms in. Doesn't really zoom out though.
Seven 45 arrival.
Yes, that's 20.
Alright, 234, you can show both of these arrival. Can we do a call back and have that complaint step out?
That's what I was real 20. 7335.
Yeah, that pull-ups guy's always. The pull-ups guy's always out there, rain or shine.
Cancel, thank you.
Does he have like a channel or something?
7134. 7134. That's 7134.
Everyone 34 Miami reading.
Yes, yes, so verify your arrival on 34.
Zero.
Yes, I'll show your arrival at 021.
Man, this is.
7634.
You can show me 3409.
Yes, on 022. 7132, train 18. Southwest 7 Avenue 6th Street. Southwest 7 Avenue 6th Street. The person complaining is Black Chevy, Guy Brady Sign. Tag is 63 Bravo Golf Juliet Lima, last headed Northtown. At 022, 7132.
So 477.
At 022. 7332, you clear that 50.
Check that one I have it for you. Still working on it.
Concerning.
The bridge up?
It seems so. This is pretty backed up over here. It's getting all. I don't know. I don't think so. I think you need a liquor license.
No, what? Pull-up bar, you mean?
Pop-up. Pop-up bar? Pull-up bar?
We're talking about the
Are you talking about the pull-up bar guy? Or you mean like a bar?
No, I think they're talking about the pull-up bar.
Oh. I'm sure he got I'm sure it's easy enough to get a permit, you know. I gotta figure out how to make it so that the chats are persistent. Because when you watch the video afterwards, the chat thing doesn't show up. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, like a bar, like a pop-up bar. I think the bridge probably just went back down.
4533, make it a 34, 45, 34, 15, 245 Northeast 14th Street, 245 Northeast 14th Street at the Resident Tower, third garage.
Johnson, I
On
guess.
reference to a bad 35 causing a disturbance. It's going to be a white female and a white male at 026 4533. Yes, for both. For both at 026
John says what now?
I guess when there's bodies in the street, the cops let a pull-up bar slide.
Nah, I'm sure that South Miami Avenue and what is that? Like, I'm sure you need a permit for that. You can't just set up shop there and. So I'm sure like any other quote unquote vendor or whatever, you have to get some kind of a permit to do that. I would imagine you do. All right, we're crossing over into Central here officially. Yeah, you know what? I might actually lose you guys here. The last time that I went through this area, the stream dropped, and that might happen again. So if it does drop, I'll just start a new one. But yeah, it seems like this little area right here is like a little dead spot.
And I think it's dead.
Is it? No, they said it stopped for a few seconds, but it seems like it's still up. Or is it?
Five 5764.
5764.
Reference 5776 is signal 14.
No.
North Anchor City QTR.
No, I didn't see the boat playing loud music.
4422 Bravo.
Are we still live here? Or we still
1 summons. And you place on another 19. It's going to be on
still transmitting?
5.
Here's the 19 at 028.
It's going to be reference prototype Romeo, November, India, 35. Sure, you have the info.
Here's the 028, man.
Yeah. Yeah, the last time I came over the bridge there and made a right here to go to Biscayne Boulevard, we lost it. I had to start it again. So it might happen again.
Hear loud music.
No, I don't hear any loud music.
So they found 3,500-year-old remains right there, bird site. You mean the Indian mound?
Yeah, that was a while back, though. I mean, I think that when they were breaking ground for the Epic.
Is it the Epic?
Oh, they found a new one.
No.
I know. I didn't hear about that. Tell us about it, John. So they had to stop all development, right?
So around here.
3,500 years, man. Oh, really? The city tried to cover it up? No way.
Of course.
If they, if they ever clear it out, because they didn't touch the one over there. I know, dude. Oh, look, another organ donor.
Wow.
4334.
Yeah, buddy. Just sure.
4334.
I'd be curious. For me, reference is 32.
TSC.
Yeah, 3,500 years is a long time, man.
Victor, India 36.
It's it's pretty insane that there's a burial ground there.
Hotel Lima Victor, India 36, 125 to Lake 2020 Toyota. Expiration 6226. 4334.
Okay, no, thank you.
032.
Yeah.
Amigo 4533, 4534.
34,
Yes, on the complainant wants the unit to make contact in apartment 306.
Yes, 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 it's all in square.
3034.
Victor 120.
6120.
You remember that alien invasion?
Show me on 9, 4186, 46.
46 at 033.
How many 11s? 1200.
Yes, South 033, mommy.
New details added. I don't know about details. Maybe more,
5367 CSK.
contrived
Good morning, man. Show me on 43, 776, basement on 46.
baloney.
Keep
You gotta be careful what you say on here, I guess.
You're right, 10 or 12.
10-foot aliens and men in black suits, yeah. Okay. Look at that. What's that?
034, man.
What is that?
That's in the top of the building.
Is that a building? I can't even see. Oh, yeah. That's a building, okay.
thought you had a UFO.
I thought I had a UFO. I was like, oh. This traffic here is just out of this world, dude.
Line 776 arrival. Vision process.
Arrival. 036 1.
Does anybody watching know what that building is right there? That white building right there? What the significance is of that building?
Line 579.
5579.
Patron 34, reference patron, increasing effect, period. Yeah, Habibi.
Nope, not the water tower.
So, here's on the 58.
You need the same QTH, it's literally right next door.
Here's on the Habibi 038. One.
Asian Art Center. I don't know. I don't think so.
Asian? No.
4422 Bravo.
B.
Wait, 1909, can you send that?
Yeah, but that white building, that white circular tower looking building.
3 Papa Delta, sure, you're gonna be.
Yeah, John, the cylindrical one.
Here's on 039.
So what is it?
Was the old the Sears Tower.
Uh-huh.
And
But why is it
used to
significant?
be the police headquarters in Miami Vice.
So you guys remember Miami Vice? Remember watching Miami Vice back in the 80s? Anybody that's old enough to remember? The wide shots, the B-roll of the Miami, of the police headquarters for Miami Vice was that building. That's the old Sears Tower. Mm-hmm. I'm sure if you do a Google search for Miami Vice Police Headquarters, you'll see that. You'll see that building there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm old.
So John was half right. He said water tower.
Uh, but it wasn't a water tower, was it?
No, but Sears Tower.
Oh, well, it's a tower. You got the tower part right, John.
John says back when Miami cops drove Ferraris and police issued mustaches.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
And they wore the
Gonna be on Coconito.
stone.
Gonna be for like now 535 wearing a white shirt, blue shorts. That's crossing 30 of the service at 04436. But it's gonna be on Coconito. Gonna be 43, 36, 34, 43, 35, 15, 1361 Northeast Miami, 41361 Northeast Miami. Court is gonna be on Coconito. Gonna be for like now 535 wearing a white shirt, blue shorts.
Yeah.
Sure.
I read the comments on the call that our CD is no longer needed. You're clear? On the street, coming to anything kind of corner fees to nature. Señora Tacoma, for Eden Golf Turning Foxtrot 8 at 041 4232.
From us.
At 041. Attention units go to 436. It's gonna be for Amel Orlando Garcia Fuentes, date of birth 5/27/1934, 5'6", 160 pounds. Otherwise, that he was last seen at the QTH of 2150 Northwest 9th Street, possibly walking southbound on 27th Avenue. He's wearing a Dodgers hat, green plaid shirt, dark blue jeans, and clear glasses at 042 Miami.
Mommy, can you send the QTH for that 18?
The number 84 Northeast 29th Street.
And what's the victim's vehicle?
A white G-Wagon.
Yeah, so you can show me a arrival on 4236.
Stand by your 4236, or I was reading 4232's call, which is another 18.
Yeah, so I'm arrival on his 18. 423.
0915 at 043. Miami. Forty-three 33.
Show me go by arrival. Jacalitos.
Yeah, it's slow.
Yes, arrival at Jacalito.
I haven't been to Denny's in ages.
044 Miami.
Denny's used to be the place to go, man. I mean, you know, at this time.
Forty-four 35.
It's weird that nothing is going on. I mean, it's holiday weekend. There's a lot of people out.
4431 reference, where's that here?
Yeah.
044 Miami.
Yeah, 2 a.m. pancakes. It was moons over my hammy for me. That was my 2 a.m. Denny's thing. What about you?
Slam?
There's some unit
Grand
for
Slam?
3014, about 1445 Northwest 14 Terrace. It's going to be from Loud. Correction for Loud Music. 045. There's some unit for 34. 230. 230 Northeast 4th Street is going to be reference Loud Party. 045. 4233. You have 150.
I'll advise right here.
4435. I'll show you the late reference to your call. You can advise when you're around. It's going to be 230 Northeast 4th Street. Reference Loud Music 4435.
Another loud
Another loud music.
4234.
Yo, people are bored tonight, huh?
4234.
Yeah, full. You know, we should test that. We should test that full moon theory. Let's see what you. We should schedule a
046 ma'am.
a live for July 10th when there's a full moon
4135.
and test that out.
Stand by.
Heck, maybe that's how we should schedule the lives. We should do lives once a month while there's a full moon. Once every 28 days.
4135.
Speaking of the
Can we
moon,
transport a security guard back to 17 and 17?
there's the moon.
Yes, sir. 046. $4133. You here from the mobile 4133.
QSM.
09. Negative 34 10 unit of 15 with 4133 1445 Northwest 14 Terrace. 1445 Northwest 14 Terrace. Reference Loud Music coming from apartment 705. The company unit does not want to make contact at 047 4133.
QSM show P235.
4235 show you on 047. 2534.
6.
You guys are cutting each other off. 4534 15.
849 August.
Yes, 09 our units. 047 the next unit. 4435.
When you can take the units on the Windwood, just so you can also have all that with downtown call. I will take care of it, and myself and 4431 will handle that 230 Northeast 4th Street.
Yes, 4431 the late on their call already. Which number you guys responding to first?
We're arrival at the next 34 reference on Loud Music at the lounge. She shows her record.
Your arrival at 300 South 15.
That's Kita.
Oh, they tore
Yes,
down wasn't the bike
4435 show you
that bike shop right here?
The Ducati shop?
I
Or the bike?
call, my previous call,
I think so, yeah.
Just be advised that they do have the permits. They're going to be closed for 5 in the morning. I already spoke to the client on the telephone, and she's aware. Just on.
I didn't get that. Yes, I'm in.
Wait, is it here or the next one?
Yes, I'm in.
I don't know.
I advise that they do have the permits. They will be closing at 5 in the morning. I did speak to the client on the telephone, and she's aware.
They have a permanent till 5 at 049. 4233.
Yeah, I think that's what the I think that's what the permit is for.
4233.
5 a.m. That's a party.
Yeah.
4234.
Excuse me, thank you.
135 arrival.
Arrival. 049 Miley.
557.
5579.
One number from the 34 back on the 46, please.
Back on the 46. 050. Here's somebody unit for a 10 up 13 1250 Northwest Wolf Avenue. It's going to be at Santa Clara Apartments. No other information for now. 050. Here's on my unit.
4134.
4134.
Signs were saying
Miami, show me right here on the
Jesus
call.
is the
Show one in custody and show me around.
The reason you're alive, Jesus saves.
877.
So you transporting one to JV. 050 Miami.
4236.
4336.
4236.
4236.
That's cute. So let me know when ready for the blow.
KSK.
last thing I expect.
It's gonna be a Toyota Tacoma.
Last thing
Oh, look.
I expect
Silver and
to-
color?
yeah. And they're young too. That's good.
Tag Kilo Golf Charlie Sierra 87. Last seen south on Biscayne.
Yes, so. The 15 unit photo for an 18 from address of the number 84 Northeast 29th Street. It's going to be for a silver Toyota Tacoma, variant of Florida size of Kilo Golf Charlie Sierra 87.
Yeah, exactly.
And a photo 051. Miami.
I mean, I'm sorry, and for other item, it has passenger side damage.
Yes, that's going to be the left or the right side?
It's gonna be on the right hand side of the car. Five seven seven six.
Look at this thing.
5776.
Dispatch rescue.
Listen to this.
Yes, everybody make sure you represent on fire rescue. Correct.
It's definitely more efficient to walk down this street. It's probably a rental.
Right, for the 18 is going to be the number 84 Northeast 29th Street. It's going to be a silver Toyota Tacoma variant of Florida title called. Correction. Silver Toyota Tacoma variant of Florida title Kilo Golf Party Sierra 87 with right hand side.
All right, John. You have a good night.
And bye.
We'll see you soon. Thanks for tuning in. Smash that like button.
Photo for an 18 from the address of 84 Northeast 29th Street. It's going to be first over Toyota Tacoma variant of Florida title Kilo Golf Charlie Sierra 87 with right passenger side damage, flashing at the top on the escape and a photo 054.
6390.
6390.
Could you modify my QTH to show 1919 Northwest 29th Street and I should.
Should we stay on here, or do you think we?
0600 off.
Yeah, I mean.
Yes, 054.
Chari Tard, love the live stream.
Thank you for tuning in.
4422B.
We're just driving around,
Alright, can you show me next in line?
waiting to see if anything happens. People watching.
The QTH. Prototype Romeo Bell.
Yeah,
X-ray,
this is this is
240.
definitely the place to get the first the raw. This is the raw achievement channel.
Delta, serial number, I think it's
This is achievement as it happens.
055.
Winwood has been pretty quiet though. I don't hear a lot of. I mean, I don't know if a lot of calls come out from Winwood, or not lately anyway. Not sure why. Does seem like there's less people here though. And you remember when this was like standing room only?
Yeah.
What was that bar called? The one that we went to a few times.
What was the name of that? It was Wood. Something Wood.
Wood Tavern. Wood Tavern.
Wood Tavern?
I believe it was called Wood Tavern.
They had the best tacos.
They did have good tacos.
Bravo JMH 102-879.
Arrival 057.
Uh-oh.
What? Somebody's falling over?
Oh my god, they're both drunk.
Oh boy. Thank you. Thank you. We are gonna try to do it. We are gonna try to do it more often. It's not something that that either of us is accustomed to be honest with you. But yeah, it's encouraging.
Cheers, so 34-9, and you can show myself.
Yeah, Winwood is a lot quieter now. Hold on, let me read that. Well, why don't you read that for us so I can pay attention to what I'm doing and not run over any pedestrians?
Mine was a lot quieter nowadays. I'm surprised because it's the weekend and summer. I'm not sure why it's not as popping anymore. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, there was a time when it was like standing room only on the sidewalks, you know? You forget about driving down the street. I mean, you'd have to park somewhere you'd have to go like to the walls area back there, park back there, and then just work your way this way, you know? But I mean, I guess it does get let's listen to this. Why do I feel like when all the cars start revving up, something's about to pop off?
Something's gonna happen here.
Yeah. This guy's smoking his tires over here. Interesting. I mean, I guess it is pretty busy. But yeah, we used to come to Winwood. We used to come to Winwood a lot. Remember? Yeah, the Taco Gold Ribs. Everybody's checking it out. I mean, let me tell you, it's pretty clean. It looks pretty nice. I gotta be honest. uh, hard to stay away from the Chime. Is this Jaguar? Yeah, that's Jaguar. I think I think they're closed, but people kind of like to hang out there.
No, Jaguar or Panther.
Yeah, Panther. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Big cats, same thing.
Show the units 09 from the call.
Jaguar's that Peruvian.
Piston Grove.
Yeah, that place is pretty good.
4235 and 4336.
John says Wynwood feels like New York now. Foreign
4336 and 34 is going to be for you.
I mean, let me tell you, there's a lot that it's there's a lot of people here, but it's just not how I remember it.
4336.
It's moved a lot.
4333. I'm here with them.
South.
We make contact.
Yeah, there's more going on this way, like to the south, to the south, northwest second or whatever. It seems like there's a lot more activity down this way. I don't know. Did we pass the Coyo Taco?
Yeah.
Oh, we did. Okay. That was kind of like the demarcation line, that. And it seems like there's a lot more down here now.
Somebody's getting towed.
Oh yeah, that sucks. So hey, we used to come to Wynwood a lot, but that was like, I want to say that was in
Like 5 years ago?
no, a lot longer than that. Dude, 5 years ago was like the beginning of COVID.
Careful with this guy.
What is this guy raging about? Man. Mad about something. Right? John.
When did Wynwood as an area come about, like as a place to go? Well, before Wynwood, there was a design district.
5556.
John just got put on timeout by Nightbot.
Is that real?
Yes.
No way.
Nightbot watches the channel and makes sure that nobody spams like emojis and stuff or whatever. And I think he just put like 35 rolling on the floor laughing emojis. And Nightbot put him on timeout. Yeah. Yeah, go to sleep, John. Yeah, we used to come here like, I want to say like 2006, 2007, 2008. Yeah. No? I mean maybe like in earnest, like in 2010, 2011, 2012. 10 years ago or more.
Maybe.
1039.
355. Can you start calling on the payment? We get half the delivery.
104.
Nothing is going on. Where are the downtown nightclubs? I never really did the whole nightclub thing over there. What are they called? Do you know? Anybody know?
Oh, like
Yeah, what was it called?
what's that place called? Live?
Live. That's right. Club Space. Yeah. Aren't you supposed to be sleeping, bro? By Adrian Arsh. Or like El Marino says, Asian art.
Isn't it right up here on the left? This is an AI typing, he says.
This is an AI.
4233.
42.
Live is on Biscayne at Fontainebleau.
4333. All units are out. Can you do a call back?
What? So what's going on here? This is new.
There's no 437. There's a 439.
Careful. 1031.
I don't want to get in there. I want to get over here. You know, it's funny. Some nights you listen all night long, or you're waiting for a notification or whatever on Telegram, one of the beep tones, and absolutely nothing happens. And then other nights it's like non-stop, one after the other, after the other, after the other. Oh, there it is, 11.
Miami, that's what it was.
Yeah. We should post up here.
I don't think you can, really. Okay.
We gotta cross safely. I don't know, they got all this blocked off here. There's no parking.
Vittles. Oh look, they have like a barbecue.
Like a little barbecue out there. It's like, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's still early. I mean, still early, kinda. Stuff starts getting pretty crazy when people get drunk enough to start doing stupid shit, I guess. Charitard. Do I want to ask? Should we ask where that name came from? What it means? Charitard.
Pokemon? I don't know.
Might be. I don't know.
Oh, it is a Pokemon. But slow. That's my guess. Oh,
I'm not
a
gonna count. I'm not gonna
Charizard.
go. John's AI chatbot is still chatting. Wonder.
He's sleeping.
He's sleeping. Yeah. He is asleep.
Uh-oh, we got two drunks here.
Are they falling over or not really?
The one in the gold. She was falling over.
Yeah, they're alright.
Analyzing speech to formulate response. Go to sleep.
Alright, El Marino. See you on the next one. I'm gonna probably stay on for at least another 45 minutes till 2 a.m. I wanna do a live at 2 a.m. I know that a lot of stuff happens around that time when people start leaving the bars and going back home. What's this over here? Another club? Man, there's a lot of clubs, dude. Let's head back to the south end.
Good night, John. And good night, John's AI.
Alright, right. Dude, there's
5368.
5368.
0671.
Yes, 1906. 115. Mommy. 4333.
Just get my.
They were going to turn the call back up on rapid. I for it. They're going to see you.
So me,
Was this the bridge that fell over? That the tower fell into the water or whatever? I think it was that one.
9234.
7334.
You can please be on the 34 on near the area. Just keep me on the 22 reference on the track.
Yes, yes. 7134 15 with you on the 34. One 34, 15 with you on reference at 34.
Yes, he's still with me.
So 35 here and out. Can I go?
And 117.
I guess when you're charging the phone from this thing, it drains the battery, even if it's plugged in, because the battery's dying on the gimbal, yeah. So I stopped charging the phone. It's at 60%. Hopefully the gimbal will charge though while it's being used. Which way do we go? No, we're going straight. Uh-oh.
Seventy-one 33 is the 19 going to be for you, or do you need a record?
So 75. He's on the phone with the container.
Yes, thank you. report timed out 15 Northwest 30 Avenue 7th Street, Northwest 30 Avenue 7th Street, here's the minute. Captain report timed out 25. 38 of Northwest 7th Street.
What do you think it is? I mean, there's obviously a lot of people out there in the areas where people go out at night, but there wasn't really a lot of fireworks going on yesterday, or not yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah.
So then could you for booking Israel?
Yes, so that was 25.
What's that? Oh,
What was it?
we landed there
Oh
on
shit.
the ferry.
Try to clean that off.
So 135.
7135.
Let me reference this call. It's on the gable side. We checked on the male on the floor. He's curious.
That's good, huh?
You can show them the 25 holding.
That 126.
You ready? Yeah? I'm ready. I'm getting sleepy.
Should we do 34?
7334.
You can try to call 34 and I didn't say for the next time you have one.
That is now. Triple it's around at 128 Miami. Seventy 84 to you.
Look at this guy driving backwards.
Okay, so it's going to be KU.
This guy's going the wrong way on 8th Street.
You need us to respond anymore?
Okay, so the unit is responding to the 15 at Northwest 307.
Wherever you have one, wherever you want.
It's police. No?
Is it? No, I don't think so.
Just your time. Triple units around.
In ballot. Okay.
7334 pounds.
He just stopped there too. Oh, he's turning around. He's making a U-turn.
Seven three three four.
7334, ma'am.
Just for everybody, you still need to show 22.
Okay.
Yes, sir. 130. $75.82, make it a 34, $75.34, 15, 2980 McFarland Road, 2980 McFarland Road. Purpose loud music in the area, add through 130.
Another loud music call.
Yes, I'm going to hear. Yes, sir, 7534.
This is from Phoenix.
Yes, sir, 130 Miami.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Calle has undergone an evolution. It's they've definitely cleaned it up and sprucing it up. A lot of new businesses moving in, big names, and it's an eclectic mix of old and new businesses and kind of the way it always looked and the new way it looks. Little pockets here and there.
Should count how many smoke shops
Oh,
down on 8th Street.
there's a smoke shop on every block, on every avenue. Anybody here been to Skinny Louie? The burger place? I love that place. Very simple menu. Very consistent burger. Fair price, Let's see what's going on 8th Street. Yeah, smash burgers.
Ball and chain.
Even ball and chain isn't like packed. So weird. I guess it's a threat of rain also, you know. It rains all day. People are like, it's raining. I don't know. Anyway, guys, it's been fun. We've been on for 2 hours now. I wanted to stay till 2 a.m., but I don't think I'm gonna make it another 30 minutes before I get too sleepy. So if you enjoy the content, I don't know if you guys know this, the ones that are watching this particular live feed now, but 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, there's 4 simultaneous broadcasts, one for each of the Miami, City Miami Police Districts. So it's Channel 1, which is North, Channel 3, which is Central, Channel 5, which is, the Flagami West area, and then Channel 7, which is South. We're listening to South right now here in the background. If you want to listen to the live feeds, just the scanner audio, those 4 are always on. They're on 24/7. There are live notifications or push notifications that go out whenever there's an alert tone. Those alert tones typically signify that something is going on. There's some lights and sirens response or something like that. And those get pushed out to Telegram. They also get pushed out to Twitter, but at a lower pace because Twitter limits their API usage. So I try to limit those to like anything that's rated above like a 7.5 on a scale of 1 to 10. And that happens automatically all day. So you want to pop in, pop out, see what's going on, listen to it. Sometimes I play this stuff as like background. I call it alternative white noise because I like it playing in the background there. And then these lives, this live that I'm doing now, which is live from the car, the whole idea here is essentially to to drive to any active calls, a crime scene or a accident or something like that, and bring live video from it. The idea of driving around, the city, with the camera mounted and just going is so that you can kind of see what I do. I listen to the scanner and I drive around, and if something pops off, I go there just to see what's going on. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, go ahead and click that like button and subscribe. Again, follow us on X at Miami PD Scanner, on Twitter. On Telegram as well. We're also on Instagram, although I'm not there very much, and we also have a TikTok account if you want to go there. But I'm not really on those 2 platforms very much. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you soon.